Good morning, many thanks indeed for checking in on Sunday, September the 6th. This is Peter with you on the Peter Private 99 free-to-air YouTube channel, and many thanks indeed for taking the time and trouble on your Sunday morning to come along and join me for today's free action. And it's an action-packed message today, I can tell you that, because I've got four horses to tell you about, and they make up the four horses of the apocalypse today, which are going to do the Yankee and the Lucky 15, all free of charge, including a 12 to 1 and a 14 to 1 chance. Have both got outstanding opportunities of doing the business. I'm also going to open up with an extra bet for you, a feature bet on a 12 to 1 chance running at Musselburgh, and that horse has got an outstanding chance. I gave you a feature bet yesterday free of charge, and that one won 16 to 1 into 9 to 1. A horse called Lady de Vesky, which won at Navan. Well, I can tell you this one is also very strong, and it's provisionally priced right now across the board at around about 12 to 1. And I'm going to give you that free of charge as well. So you're going to get a nap hand of bets today. 5 of the best, as they say. And those 5 are going to come up to you in double quick time in just one moment. So be sure to get your pens and papers and your notepads and whatever else you need at the helm ready. And I will give you them. Don't forget to bet them singles, doubles and trebles in each way, accumulators, and put them in your multi-bets. Because that's how you make the money, including, of course, last couple of weeks I've had a 33 to 1 double and a 100 to 1 double amongst a stack of clear winners. And of course, in the last 4 weeks on this line, on a Sunday, I've hit home some real big winners. King Alfonso at 14 to 1, Just His at 12 to 1, and many, many others indeed, without going on about them. I'm sure you've heard them, and I'm sure you've heard me talk about them. So, with all that in mind, I'm going to get on with today's. I'm just turning the sheet here to check the odds check and make sure everything's going according to Mr. Hoyley. And it is, everything's running, so we're all right there. But just before I kickstart this message and get stuck into it, also Soupy Soups, of course, which was a winner last week on Sunday as well. So Soupy Soups won at 13 to 2. The week before was King Alfonso at 14 to 1. And the week before that was Just His at 12 to 1. They were the last 3 Sundays, 3 big winners on this channel. And I aim to even better that today. Just before I get into the body of this message, these free bets, these 5 free bets, I must inform you, and I really must, that today on the Beat the Bookies line, the Beat the Bookies bet, the Beat the Bookies with PayPal, which everyone is join in, there is the biggest bet I've ever put on. The biggest bet I've ever put on. And it's bigger than Captain Corcoran, which won at 14 to 1. It's bigger than Dance King, which won at 12 to 1. Bigger than Lucky Man, which won at 5 to 1. And bigger than Set in Stone, which won 11 to 1 just last week. There are 2 12 to 1 chances in the same race. The last time I did this, Dance King won, and the other horse, Thornton Care, came third. And I've got 2 horses which have nailed on to absolutely blow this field away. And I'll be amazed if one of them does not do the business. I'm very confident indeed. If you want it, it's just a £5. You get both horses. They are running the same race, just as I gave you yesterday with Lady de Vesky, which won, of course, 16 to 1 to 9 to 1. But doubled up together, they pay a nice big juicy price coupled. And I say I'm very confident indeed. I'm backing them both each way. And the last time I did that big time, well, was yesterday on the main line with Lady de Vesky. But also Dance King last week at 12 to 1, and the other horse came third at 10 to 1. And it's just a license to print money, these big price bets. They can't all win, but at those sort of value prices, my average price winner is 7 to 1, 15 to 2-ish. They don't have to all win. It's just showing massive profits building up, and that's how it's just a cash builder, and that's how it is. Okay, so if you want that, click the PayPal link below, join in. It's just a £5, and you get both bets sent straight back to you via PayPal on an email, and you're up and running. And then you can put those bets in with the rest of the 5 I'm going to give you free of charge if you like, and you can have some doubles and trebles and extra bets as well. But you don't want to be missing them bets because they do carry a lot of power. And there was one yesterday on there, part of a double header, which came in the frame at 20 to 1. Al Mufti came in the frame at 20 to 1, running a big race each way. So another winning bet on the Beat the Bookies line. So be sure to join in. Record calls are coming through to that. Record people are coming on board and getting to understand these bets. And not just on the main line. There is an extra bet, which is the Beat the Bookies, which is a big value bet and doesn't fail too often. And when they do connect, they're big uns. as I say. So Captain Corcoran was 16 to 1, Dance King 12 to 1, Lucky Man 5 to 1. Also had the forecast that day, and Step in Time, or Set in Stone, I should say, Step in Stone, Set in Stone, won at 11 to 1. I gave you that free of charge last week. So with that in mind, click the PayPal link below and don't miss out on today's biggest bet ever on that service to date. Okay, let's go to Musselburgh for the first of these bets. This is the free bet, which I'm not going to put as part of the 4, which I'm going to give you in one moment. It's a bonus feature bet. I'd say my bonus feature bet yesterday was Lady de Vecchi, then that won to 16 to 1 to 9 to 1. I'm only having one horse in this race. It's 12 to 1 currently. It's in the 3:30 at Musselburgh. It's trained by Rebecca Basterman, who's supposedly out of form, but she's just had a winner in the last few days, and I think her team's starting to get in form, and I think this horse is extremely well handicapped. It's number 2. It's called Victory Angel. It's ridden by a good jockey, Robbie Downey. Number 2, Victory Angel, runs off a mark of 64. I'm pretty sweet on this one today. As I say, not much form to recommend it. 7604487. Here's a telephone number by its side, but the horse has been dropping considerably in the weights, and it's ready to pop up. And Rebecca's got her horses just about swinging back into form. And this horse, you know, to be honest with you, a year ago was running off 93 and used to be trained by Roger Varian, this horse, and Robert Cowell as well. And they had it very highly handicapped off 99s and 98s and etc. and actually won off 90. So it runs off £16 below. And Rebecca's horses, she's done a good job getting this horse handicapped because it is ready to strike. And it runs in a 0 to 75. And Victory Angel each way today looks something to bet on. Big price, that never puts me off. Horse taking a steep drop in class. It's been running in 0 to 105s, 0 to 95s, 0 to 85s. Last time out, it ran really well, to be honest with you, when the 7th of 16 at Beverley. And no doubt about it, this horse has been ready to oblige. Off its lowest mark ever of 74, something to bet on. I've kept it out of the Lucky 15 because I want to have a big single on this, and I shall be having a big single on it. And I could have easily put this up as a Belt the Bookies bet, but in all honesty, I think the Belt the Bookies bet, the combination bet there, when I've got 2 in the same race, both 12 to 1, I think that'll win as well. So I've got a lot of strong bets today, so it's hard to know where to place them, but I think I've got this right. Free bet for you to start off with. Number 2, Victory Angel in the 3:30 at Musselburgh, 13 runner handicap, 0 to 75. That's your first bet of the day, and get that stuck in your notepad. The last free bet I gave you, a real big free one, was Set in Stone, which won at 11 to 1 last week as well. That was a big free bet for you there, and I think this has got a good chance as that. It is a tricky handicap, but I do like the horse quite a lot. Okay, let's get on with this message. It's hard to get a lot in and go too fast because a lot of people message and say that they haven't got them all and it's all too quick for them. And so I try to get the right pace to explain what's going on as well, because I'm doing it for you for free, but it's important that you understand that it's not a pin job. This I'm striking at 43% on all bets, win or place. 43% of my tips win or place. They win or place. In the last 3 months since I've been doing this, 43% of my horses win or frame at average price of 7 or 8 to 1. There we go. So it's important you know that. This horse I'm going to give you now is 12 to 1. It's in the 5:30 at Musselburgh. It's number 1. It's called Eagles Rock, trained by Lucinda Russell and ridden by Tom Eves. Well, Lucinda doesn't have too many winners on the flat, but this could be one today. And it's got the shields on for the first time today, and I like the look of Eagles Rock. It's number 1. It's ridden by Tom Eves, and it's there to be shot at today. I think this horse has got a really good chance of a mark of 65, dropping in the weights down to a 0 to 65. It actually gets in off 64, so it's been really dropping down the handicap. Raced off 67 last time and 69 the time before, so it's dropping all the time, and it's the exact sort of horse that Lucinda can place to a good position today and win. Number 1, Eagles Rock, then 5:30 at Musselburgh. That's your first free bet of the day, and hopefully that will give you another big winner there. Very fancied, certainly by myself. The 5 o'clock at Musselburgh, I like the look of number 12 here. It's called Casaf, trained by Ruth Carr, ridden by James Sullivan. Now, reading Ruth Carr is like reading the Ten Commandments. It's really hard to work out what's going on in that yard. They're very, very shrewd indeed. She's, for me, probably the best trainer in the country at producing big handicap gambles to win. And I say that with utmost respect because I've got a lot of time for Ruth. But it is hard to know when they're going for gold, so to speak, and when the horses are going to be firing on all cylinders. And it is hard to know that. But I have to tip this horse today. It's number 12, Hcap, trained by Ruth Carr, ridden by James Sullivan. The horse is ready to strike. There can be no doubt about it. It's running off a really low mark of 52. She's got the horse exactly right now. And for me, this horse, given the fact that they're going to go for it and try and land a big touch and give this horse, you know, everything it needs. It's got everything right today. It ticks all the boxes. And I just hope for the best that the cash goes on it, as they say, number 12, Hcap. But Ruth is an absolute genius, and no doubt about it, one of the best trainers in the country, male or female. It makes no doubt difference to me. And she's absolutely mustard. And number 12, Hcap, is an each way bet there in the 5 o'clock at Musselburgh. Got to tip it. I have to tip it. No matter how hard it is to read that yard, I have to tip that horse, Hcap, because it is going to win soon, and hopefully it's today. But it will win soon, that in my opinion. Number 12, Hcap. I've got that horse certainly in my tracker, bang on, and that's for today. Okay, the 4 o'clock at Musselburgh. Let's move swiftly back, and then we'll finish off at the meeting at Fontwell. Going quite quickly now to the 4 o'clock at Musselburgh. So I'm just double checking everything's right on the machine. And it is. Number 5, it's called Sue Frontier. Sue Frontier, trained by Ian Jardine, another very astute trainer indeed. Got a lot of time for Ian there, and very cute indeed. And Harrison Shaw claims 3 on this horse today, this gelding. And he rode the horse last time out when it finished 4th of 7 at Musselburgh. And it returns to that track today. Even better handicapped off a mark of 61. It was off 63 last time, and off in this 0 to 65. I can't see nothing to stop this one today. It's around about 9 to 2. It's probably the shortest of the 4 horses I've got for you today. Well, it is the shortest of the 4 horses, but it's also something to really chunk on. I'm chunking it. Big each way bet for me there. Number 5, Sue Frontier. Great bit of pacing by Ian Jardine. He's got the horse bang right. It's had about 5 weeks off. It's going to be fresh as a daisy. And number 5, Sue Frontier, is your 3rd bet of the day in Musselburgh. It's not my 3rd strongest. It's certainly one of the strongest. And it'll take something special to beat that today. There can be no doubt about that. It's 3, leaves 4. Well, actually, I've already given you 4 because I gave you Victory Angel. But in the 4 free bets today, I've got one more to pass on to you. And that's a horse running over the jumps at Fontwell Park. So keep your eyes on the trigger, and I'll give you that right now. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up. I'm getting 300 thumbs up today. It means a lot to me. Show me the love that you like what I'm doing, you like what I'm trying. And I'm coming on in the daytime, I'm coming on the night time. I'm trying all I know to keep building. And if you want to share these videos, share them with a fellow gamblers of yours. Share them with your friends. If you like what you're seeing, you like what you're hearing, and you like all the winners, push the share button and just spread the word. That'll be a big help indeed. But certainly give me a thumbs up. I appreciate all your help. Don't share it with non-gamblers, because I'm not trying to incite people to bet. To be honest with you, life would have been a whole lot different for all of us if we didn't bet, but we do bet, and it's a different world when we're all gamblers like this. But only share it with people who like a flutter. I never incite people to bet who don't like a bet. We're all over 18 or 21 or whatever it is. We're over 60 in my place. So there, that's that. So give us a thumbs up there. And the next message time will be 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, by the way. 9 a.m. tomorrow morning will be the time to tune in to this channel, which is the Peter Private 99. So one more to give you, the 210 at Fontwell. And don't forget that Beat the Bookies race. I know I'm going on about it, but I don't want to come on here tomorrow and tell you it's won at 12 to 1. I've got 2 horses in that race, and they're both ready to strike. They're both come into the boil, both ready to strike, and both thrown in at the weights. So everything's right, tick, 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 tick. And I'll be disappointed if we don't cop a big in there today. I really will. So it's my job to tell you about that. It's just a fiver. It's just a fiver, price of a cup of coffee. And there you go. The final bet, 210 at Fontwell, number 2. It's called Land League, trained by Stuart Edmonds, ridden by Kieran Gethings. And this one has got a great chance as well. Off a mark of 100 in this 0 to 100, gets banging on the top weight. and it's going to take a lot of beating, even though it's a big price. That does not put me off one iota. 6 of 13 at Utoxin the last time out, and it's its first run of the year. That was, it hadn't run since December the year before. And in my opinion, Land League is ready to pop up today at a big price in this 13-runner handicap chase, 0 to 100. Stuart Edmonds, very, very canny trainer indeed. And Land League is around about 9 to 1 to your hard-earned cash. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is it for today. And what I'll say, many thanks indeed for checking in, as you do each and every day. Many thanks for all your time and trouble. Many thanks for your company. Even though I don't see you, I really appreciate the thumbs up and the love and the likes. It's fantastic, and what makes it all worthwhile. So you've heard it all now. Whatever you want to do, if you want the Belt the Bookies bet, join in. Click the link below. If you want to just focus on the bets I'll give you here, I'll give you 4 for a lucky 15 or Yankee, and I'll give you an extra featured bet on a horse called Victory Angel. And that's it. Whatever you're doing on Sunday, take care of yourselves. And remember that tomorrow comes quick, so just take it easy. Enjoy it. And remember the famous words that I give you. Go get them.